Hey, what's up? Sorry. So, I know, janky setup like always. So, dude. I know it's been a moment, but dude. Okay, also, like, I got Jersey mics earlier. Hello. Oh my god, let me tell you what happened. No, we do not do black pills in this house. We do red pills only. One moment. I'm falling. Okay, so I got a COVID test from work last week. I don't have COVID. That's a good thing. But do you want to do politics first, or do y'all want to go into my life first? Because I'll do either one. Oh, this shit's good. This is like half lemonade, half tropical punch. It's delicious. It's good shit. All right. Let me see this. Don't know what that is, but I hope you win. But I guess I'll just get into the personal first, and then I'll get on to the political, because I can rant forever about politics. So, if you know about the Amberverse, you probably know about some of the creators behind the Amberverse. Life of a Free Spirit is one that I've watched for a while, and I've been subscribed to her since she was a very small channel. Very small. What story? You'd have to tell me some more. I don't know. I'm sorry. But oh, Gabby. Yeah, okay. So that story. I knew she was gone and dead when we heard that she was missing. I'm sorry. I just knew straight off the rip. And ever since we heard that the boyfriend like showed up back in Florida without her, it's like, oh, you couldn't even come up with a story. You couldn't, like, I remember I'm sitting there watching it on the news. I'm sitting there thinking, like, you couldn't even come up with a solid, like, story? Because I'm thinking, okay, well, you couldn't have killed her and then call the police saying she's missing and then fled back or whatever. Like, you could have said literally anything. You could have said that she disappeared. You could have anything. I'm sorry, that's where my brain immediately goes. But this just, I don't know. I don't know a lot of the backstory behind it. And I don't know who this, I love that his last name is Laundry. Like, yeah, he's got some dirty laundry, all right. But I hope they find the guy, and I hope they hurt him. I think my phone went off. It's probably just Discord. By the way, I have a Discord. I'll probably drop the link at some point, but I'm lazy. I'll edit it in at post. I also got myself a ginger ale because I ate so much Jersey Mike's I felt like I was going to puke. Now, ooh, what is this? You're in photography? That's cool. I actually took photography when I was in high school. Sorry to like completely derail the conversation, but that's a whole story in itself. Maybe I'll tell it one day. But also to get into the politics side, I don't know if you've probably seen this, but a lot of people are like, everyone's getting all mad about the white girl going missing and getting murdered, but no one cares when it's the black girl. It's like, okay, hold on. I saw this one great clip from Muology of Joy Reid talking about that exact same thing. It's like, well, let's see. You are the news and you are black. Why don't you talk about the black people that go missing? Or you can just like choose not to talk about Gabby and then do the thing that you want to happen. Oh, but they're not ever going to. They're not ever going to do the things they want to happen because they just want to bitch because there's more money in the disease than the cure. Sorry, there is. What is this? What's your favorite Jersey Mike sub? I got the turkey and provolone. I got it on the Parmesan, like the cheesy bread, essentially. I really like... Back when I still ate beef, I liked the Big Kahuna because everyone likes Big Kahuna. It's their signature sandwich. What was I gonna say? They have a buffalo one there. The buffalo chicken one, like it's okay. It's just a little too watery, runny. Like it's too much ranch for me. You know, it tastes like... Oh, that's attached to me. It tastes like it's too much of the blue cheese and not enough of the hot sauce, you know? Like, it's just watery to me. I don't know. It's probably the one I go to, but I don't like it that much. This. It's because... Oh, I think I'll get onto the personal one next because it's a great segue, but they don't want to talk about black on black crime because it goes against the narrative. You know, the 1350 or the 1352, depending on which one you want to go with. We're few and far between. It's even rarer to find a based Southern Goth girl. Let me crack open this ginger ale because I fucking want it. That's some good shit. Tell me if anyone else feels this way, but I feel like ginger ale is an old person's drink, and I've always felt that. And I feel like it's just because I mostly see old people drink it and buy it and stuff, but I don't know. Everyone likes ginger ale, in my opinion. It seems like there are more... Sorry, I gotta adjust. Seems like there are more online, but that's just because it's the internet, and, you know, it's not your little local sphere. But shit, tasty. I love the whole pick me girl thing. Like, if you are a base girl, you've probably been called a pick me girl. I believe I have. Fucking, I love just the whole concept. Like, you were calling me a pick me when, like, for one, I've been with the same dude since 2017. Two, it's like, who am I pandering to? The bros, the chads, the dudes. Why do you see the negativity in it? Like, you can turn it into a positive and say, you know, I'm open to these kinds of people. I would like to make friends with these kind of people. Instead of you make it a negative and you say, no, you are doing this for nefarious reasons. You just want to get in with the club. You don't really believe this. It's like, you're going to tell a woman what she really thinks. Oh, wow. So you really do support women, don't you? It is. What brand do y'all like? This is a Canada Dry. It's okay. I do like the dryness of it. That's one thing I like. My family doesn't like the tartness of it. I do. It's got a little bit of my napkin still on it. Schweppes is a good one. It can go here or there. What's some of the other brands? Seagram's, I think it's that one that's too sweet for me. I don't remember exactly just off of that, but yeah, there's... I am a connoisseur of ginger ale, apparently. But I'll never not love ginger ale, because the first time I had food poisoning, I've had it multiple times. The first time I had food poisoning, I remember I was just rolling around feeling sick as hell, and then my dad handed me the ginger ale. He had just gotten home, and he handed me his, and I felt like I was gonna puke, and I knocked that thing back, and it felt like the vomit went from like right here in my throat way the fuck back down. I'm like, you are a god, you are a lifesaver, I love you. I do like prunes, not gonna lie. That just reminds me of a whole story. So I'll give you a little TLDR if you want. I can go into it later. But when I was in middle school, my friends wanted to make this, like, they wrote this fan fiction that was essentially about Pokemon and Pokemon trainers, and they made the trainers not only reflect us in the friend group, but reflect the Pokemon that they were. And they chose Espeon for me, and I'm like, that's cool, that's fine. I like Eevee. I like all the evolutions. I think, you know, I think the only Pokemon game I ever played was like Pokemon White, I think, or Pokemon Black. I don't remember which one, because like they're different colors on the cartridges. And actually, let me get you I have an idea. Don't look at my legs. Okay, I have my DS right here with all the games. I'll talk about it in a second. Let me get to these comments. But then you'll complain that she's too dumpy. No, you can find a hot Christian girl. I'm not saying I'm one, but like I know a few. They always say it's the preacher's daughter that's the slut of the town. I don't know what to tell you there, boy. A chandelier? Like chandelier? I'm sorry, I'm just dumb. But let me show you my games. Okay, so this is a DSi. It's an old ass motherfucking system right here. And you can tell because you can like literally see the wear from where we put like all the grease on our fingers and shit. I figured. It's because I'm a retard. And I say this because I may or may not actually be autistic. People joke, you shouldn't say the R word. Well, like, I might be retarded. So I wasn't too off, I figured. I never, like, okay, I watched Pokemon was, like, my first anime. I watched it all the time as a kid. I didn't really get into the games until I was, like, 14. So, let me show you my games. They're in a Crest dental strip box because some kid gave it to us, and we kept all of our games in it since. You remember back in the day when people were just like, oh my god, being a kid in the 2000s was the best time. Fucking, I remember going to TGI Fridays, and we were in Picto Chat with I think I had a friend with me who also had a DS, and we're in Picto Chat, and there's another kid across the restaurant also in Picto Chat. It's like, ooh. Okay, so the type of games I've always loved Mario games. Mario has always been my main man. Some good shit. So, good old Super Mario Bros. Mario 64. Let me try to get all the Mario games out of here first. I have a fuck ton of... I don't know where we got these or how we got these, apparently, but, like, Mario and Sonic got the Olympic Games. I know, this is really jank as fuck way of doing it, but whatever. And then, these are primarily my brother's, but we also have a good bit of Pokemon games. Hold on. Beyblade, let it rip. I just remember that coming on really early in the morning, and just bright morning in the house, and then Beyblade, let it rip. But I mean, 2000s kids experience a lot of the same 90s kids nostalgia, so it's like, which one's really better? The commercials are so much better back in the 2000s. The commercials are so much better back then. I swear to God. Just like the Airheads commercials, the Capri Sun Kool-Aid commercials, the damn, What was the shit? Ooh, that was a good one. I never lost my tomboyish streak. I might be girly as fuck, but I'm still a bit of a tomboy. So back onto the games. Pokemon Heart Gold. Platinum. Black. White. And black too. And then I got 3 more games right here. This one I genuinely do not know how we acquired, but Zoo Tycoon? I never even played it. I don't know how we got it. This one I play with a lot, and I never got past a certain thing because it was just like, what the fuck? What do I do? New York fashion designer. I've always been into fashion. What can I say? And then this one, this is my first game ever. This is my very first game. I got it with my first DS. I still miss my first DS. Nintendogs. My first game right here. Thank you. I am a classy woman. It is very poggers. Yep. Avatar, though. Avatar. Let me grab something real fast if we're talking about 2000 stuff. My trash. I have an Avatar manga. It's the King Boomy episode. I'm sure if my boyfriend is in my room, he's like, pick up your fucking room. I know, I'm even a Jordan Peterson fan, and I still haven't cleaned up. It's because I've been kind of lazy, and I've worked a lot. It's my day off. Leave me alone. So, let me put this down right here. So you can just see the back of it. Remember back when books had something about it on the back instead of just fucking, it's amazing, it's awesome, you should totally read it. I kind of like knowing what things are at least mildly about before they read them. That's kind of one of the reasons why I hate reading nowadays. Well, I've always hated reading. I've always not liked reading. But let me just give you a little, where's the little ang on the back? Y'all, Avatar has always been my shit. Fucking watched it first run as it came out as a kid. Just, oh man, and it's in full color all the way through. Dude, this is being spoiled. I didn't even know how spoiled I was when I got this as a kid. Dude, full color comic. And it's like literally just shot for shot of the entire episode. Oh god. I've actually encountered that shit, man. Yes. I love that you could take them out for a walk and you can play like fetch with them and play tug of war, and it's just the nostalgia is so good. I'm glad I'm like at least happy venting instead of angry venting, because a bitch had me fucked up. But I'm not gonna let YouTube comments get me down. Because a bitch is stupid. Well, multiple bitches are stupid because I had multiple bitches on me. But bitches are gonna be bitches. So it's I love when people are always like, use colorful hair as the whole leftist thing, which yeah, it is true. It is very much true. I also had green hair one time. I had green hair. Green as one time it was green as the back of this book, and then it actually fixed the shit, and then it was like a beautiful dark foresty blue green, like a teal green. Just, it actually looked good. I'll never forget when Korra came out. I watched the first episode, And then when Korra busted through the wall saying, I'm the Avatar and you gotta deal with it, and she could already bend 3 of the 4 elements when she was like a toddler, I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I was like, no. I don't care if it's 100 years later. No. Stop. Not a Coomer. I think I might have said Zoomer. I don't remember. I'm tired, sorry. Honestly, yeah. But like, Minecraft is actually 10 years old, so I'm still reminiscing about Minecraft. Like, I have it on the PS3. I know, Legacy Edition. But I think the last update on there was like the combat update or something, or the ocean update. I love Minecraft, y'all. I'm subscribed to like 15 different, or not subscribe, but at least watch like 15 different Minecraft channels. Is it the live action one? I think. I don't remember. I'm not much of a movie person. Sorry, just to be honest. I mean, yeah. Oh, that could have been a good burp. Okay, I'm gonna put my shit up. I'm gonna put this. Oh, that's why it said Cinemanga, so it literally is, like, frame per frame. Wow, this shit was only $6 back in the day. I mean, it is a lot for just this little bit of. Well, it's not even that little, especially compared to some comics you see nowadays. Fuck. But I guess for full color, it does make sense. God, this is like, I was probably in like the 3rd, 4th grade when I got this, so it was early mid 2000s. Ugh, I love Avatar so much. In fact, I've spoken with my boyfriend about this. We will raise our children on the OG Avatar, and we will consider Korra not canon in our house. That's just how it's going to be. One moment, please. I kind of want to show you my manga shelf, but at the same time, I don't know. What do you say? Manga shelf? Manga shelf? I don't have much, but I have some. Manga shelf, anyone? I'm fucking doing it. Boink! We're moving, I swear. Oh, I'm sorry, Duke. Okay, so manga shelf. I also have my bento up here and my Nendoroid. But so Miku, I still haven't read that one. Pandora Hearts, Rose and Maiden. I still need the last 2 manga in the series. I don't think it was ever finished. Sad. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, a little. That's better. I am solidly Zoomer. Squarely Gen Z. And I'll never ever think of myself as a millennial. I've been called millennial so many times, it's like, no, I am not a millennial. Based. Got it. I'm an adult. Which way is my hair going? Okay. I don't know how old you are, Seth, so I don't know. Maybe. I think Gen Z is like 96 to 05. I don't know. You know, I'm 22 as well. And I feel like when you are the old Zoomer, like older Zoomers are a completely different breed from new Zoomers. And I feel like it's a big divide because when we were kids, home internet was just becoming a thing. I remember still having dial-up until 2007. You still had to suffer through commercials and live TV, even though TiVo was a thing. DVRs were starting to become a thing. We still had like VHS tapes and shit like that. We were seeing the transition. So why? I'm sorry, I just want to know. Gen Z squad. Fuck yeah. Just judging by your just judging by that and just like everything in this little corner of the screen, I'm assuming you want to go fight Nazis, which is awesome. But I kind of don't want to be born. Like, I've always had this. I was one of those kids that are like, I like listening to Led Zeppelin and AC/DC and Fleetwood Mac. I wish I was born in the 60s so I can live in the 70s. No. I like living right now so I can listen to those fucking songs and then also play on my DS. Sorry. That's just what I think. But yeah. I'm sorry, that just kind of reminds me of that meme. That I think it was a Vine. I wish I was born in the 1600s so I can die of plague or some shit like that. Yeah. Well, hey, you can fight communists nowadays. I'm just glad there's actually a generation of base kids out there. Like, did you see the picture of Biden standing with all those kids with the Trump merch? Like, even the kids that weren't wearing overtly Trump merch were still wearing like American flag stuff. That was pretty fucking cool. You can still fight communists today, baby. I'm sorry, but that just feels like they just can't let go of the fact that they're not the youngest generation anymore. Remember back when millennials were the young people? They were the 20-somethings that were fucking up the world. Now it's Zoomers. Now we get that responsibility on our shoulders. It's like the meme from Malcolm in the Middle of Dewey. The future is now, old man. But that's just funny as shit. I'm sorry. Duke boy. My dog got a shave and I don't know if he's taking that well right now. He looks itchy. I'm itchy. Speaking of itchy, fuck. My allergies have been killing me. Thankfully, it's been raining for the last 2 days, so hopefully it's washing away some pollen or whatever the fuck it is. But oh my god, my throat, my ears, just want to like rip it open, just like scratch the inside of my fucking head. I'm so itchy all over and just congested. It's fucking horrendous. 1 second. Sorry, I'm doing this a bunch lately. Okay, so let me just organize here. I got some more of my notes. Yes, they're written on envelopes because I'm that bitch. Yep. BuzzFeed had their good moments, but they were generally trash. Also, sorry, my hair looks like trash. It's humid outside, and I took a nap earlier. Yeah, like, really, it's a lot of boomer problems too. But let me. Yep. But I feel like it is a lot of bit of the boomers' fault, just because, they're the ones that had such a privileged time growing up, either 60s or 70s. That's when things were really starting getting good. Remember back in the 70s when people were bitching and it's like, oh, gas is at 70 cents. It's at like $3 now. Shut up. I know I'm at low quality. I'm sorry. I don't know how to help it. I think it's just my webcam. I need a better one. Maybe I can find a way to hook my phone up to my laptop and try to get a better quality from that way. It's a good idea. But I might want to go through some of my shit. I have a lot of shit written down. There are some Gen Xers that are cool, but they seem like they're just mostly the type that are I went to college to party and now I'm in my 30s and I don't know what I'm doing with my life kind of type. I don't know. Okay, so I guess I'll just get on to the thing that was irritating the shit out of me earlier. I linked it in my Discord. Oh my god, the shit pissed me the F off. So, long story short, Amberlynn Reed, fucking the whole universe, Chantal, whatever. Whoever the fuck this Negs guy is, I don't know who the hell this is. I was just saying, like, I wasn't even talking about the shit, the other really racist shit he was doing. I was just saying that wearing a Confederate flag doesn't mean you're racist. The flag itself isn't racist. Like, the flag doesn't call you the N-word. Fucking, and then people just went the fuck off. It's like, girl, shut the fuck up. You're racist as shit. I was like, really? I'm racist when I've been subbed to the black girl, dating a brown guy. Of course, liberals hate to hear that because, like, oh, you're fetishizing them then. It's like, how? Okay. But whatever. So, like, I love this analogy. I remember hearing it a long time. Marilyn Manson made this one analogy on some fucking talk show about how you can look at the crucifix, Jesus up on the cross, and say, oh, it's a great sacrifice. It's, a gift to whatever. It's God and whatever holy shit. And then you can look at it and say, oh, it's fucking murder. It's horrible. It's revenge. It's whatever, all that shit. Same symbol, two different interpretations. Same thing with the Confederate flag. And I don't want to get fucking too deep into that because I've already dealt with that for like 48 hours now. It's like the Confederate flag was the rebel flag. And whatever fucking things were attached to it later were secondary. Sorry. Shut up. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's because they'll always like I made this comment too. I wrote this down in the comment section. I'm like, oh, so I never belittled, minimized, made fun of anyone in this whole thread, but y'all are sitting here calling me names, saying I'm racist, saying I'm whatever. It's like, how tolerant, how loving. And they're just like, you got whitewash history. It's like, really? I got the whitewash history when it's LGBT. I was struggling with this earlier. When it was Lyndon B. Johnson saying, I'll held those N-words voting Democrat for 200 years. It was the Republican Party that totally wasn't the one that freed the slaves. Totally wasn't the first black party. It wasn't, like I even mentioned in the comment thread, in my state of South Carolina, 4% of the population owned slaves because 4% of those people, 4% of the population were fucking rich people. And I think the number was like 2 to 3 or like 1 to 3 for every slave and white person. It's like whites were dramatically outnumbered in South Carolina from slaves because it's like the people that were rich were the uber rich. The people that were poor were really poor. And there was just like no in between. There was very, or at least very few in between. You know what I mean? And so it's like if a poor farmer owned a slave, that was where all their life savings went. But alrighty. Well, I think I'm just gonna go relax for the rest of the night. It's getting hot in here. I'm sweaty. Okay, this is something I'll get onto later. This might be a whole video in itself. It is how women manipulate. That's a good little spoiler for you. Let's see. This one is just, I want to talk about how comedy is born of sadness. The vast majority of them went to the Caribbean. Vast majority of them. I'll never put you on hold, baby. Okay, so another anti-female one about how women are just too over emotional and how they need to deal with it. Another one about how disorders aren't fucking cute and you shouldn't pretend like you have them just for clout. Especially as I have certain disorders. One about Gen Z on the side here. A little bit of big pharma because I've been personally affected by that shit. The opioid epidemic hit South Carolina hard too. And I think this one's about, oh yes, how modern immigrants are essentially just modern slaves, like I was talking about with the Civil War. Flip side. Oh yeah, a true story that I might want to talk about later. It's a story that gets progressively worse. It has a good ending, but it's like, fucking hell. What will the next 20 years look like? That's probably a good topic for a stream. I want to create a culture of wholesomeness. That's also a little note on here. Something I want to just have for the overall channel. Yeah, I think. Yeah. All right. So, good talk, everybody. I'm gonna. Weak. So, I'm gonna fuck off. I got my Nemu Neko here. It has a clover on its butt. So, I'm gonna go. Good talk. Good stream, everybody. I will see you later. Bye-bye.